Welcome to my YouTube channel, Tony Suvega. Today is Saturday, November 5, 2022, and it is the day of the dog. Best colors to use or wear: all shades of violet, purple, lavender, lilac. Do-it-yourself black and white Feng Shui. Dog element is yang, male, earth, ken, the mountain, and its color is purple, violet. Its position and direction is northwest 1, bead of northwest 2. Dog is very compatible with the tiger and the dog. The dog, the tiger, and the horse. These three are called triads. And its quadrant position, or the tall guy position, is eastward, going towards east. Ergo, those born horse, dog, and tiger should place their altar or place of worship in the east to conjure the tall guy energy quadrant. And when we think of the earth element being the mountain or the mountainous form, these modern times we refer to that mountain sense to condominiums, to skyscrapers, to tall buildings like Burj Khalifa or the Petronas. And when we think of the best position of the mountain form ken, it must be placed in west 1, west 2, west 3, southeast 1, southeast 2, southeast 3, east 1, east 2, east 3. It must not be placed somewhere in the south 1, 2, 3, because this may create loop, the wandering, the unfinishing of a project, the incompletion, and may also result to that sense wherein the mountain is being scorched or bring down to fire. Ergo, when we think of places, orientations, and directions, and especially if your Mingwa or life origin belongs to 6 or 7, really the best position is the west, where the rooster sits. And in reality, if you have pets like dogs, as we have now, or this time, we have that period 8 ken, and it is also referring to the dog and the dragon, because they both share that element ken, the dragon and the dog. Sometimes we think that the mountain has no relevance to our being, but that mountain can distract or detour the wind, the tornado, the hurricane, the storm, the gale, the hailstorm, because they will serve as stumbling block for the wind, not to go through, not to push through. And that is why, especially if you live in a condominium, it must be in a form of picture, or the picture of the mountains like Fuji, the picture of Mount Apo, the Cordillera Mountains, the Sierra Madre Mountains, the Mount Everest, Mount Etna, and so many others. And when we think of dogs like pets, or these pets, dogs, the best position for them is a dog cage seated or being placed in the west sectoral. We say it's west sectors. And sometimes when there is conflict, for example, dog might have the Tai Sui or Suepo or Sanmeng, or we call it the three killings, the best thing to do is to donate crutches, wheelchair, especially for older men. How was it? When we do this, the deity of the dog, named Li Tie Kwai, will be pleased that if you do. Li Tie Kwai in physical form can be seen as lame, or someone who has no pair of feet, maybe one, and an old man were drinking on the wulu or the hollow. And the best offering also is wine, especially for the deity named Li Tie Kwai. There are so many beliefs about Li Tie Kwai, who is being named as also was a mortal once, and was granted of immortality and deityship of the gods. But he is to disguise as an old man, a beggar, like Chekong, but they're not the same. Of course, Chekong also drinks on the wulu,